Hey guys, Cheese here, and welcome to another episode of ARK Survival Evolved. How's everybody doing today? I'm having a great day today, and we're back here on my beginner series on the island. And the base is looking great, all our dinos are doing amazing. Everything is going quite well for us so far. There's one last means of production we really need to get into. We don't have anything to gather metal. So that means we're going to need to find ourselves an Anki. So on today's episode, I think we're going to try to look for an Anki, hopefully a nice high-level Anki, and then we're going to set up a metal outpost base on top of one of the mountains to start harvesting and cooking up some metal ingots so we can make some flak armor, we can start making some of the more expensive electronics, and eventually we'll make an industrial forge. Move on, as far as technology goes, we're going to need lots and lots of metal. So if you guys like this video, please do me a huge favor and flex on that like button, yeah! And for more daily video game awesomeness, don't forget to subscribe. Now, we have two options today because we do have the super amazing taming pen that we have built over here. So we can either pick up an Anki with our RG, RGs are capable of carrying an Anki, and bring it back here and tame it, or we can just tame it where we find it. I do have some regular kibble with me. I have 12 regular kibble. I have some vegetables on top of that, just to make sure we have enough. So we're going to give her a little fly around. You usually find Ankis on tops of like little metally hills. Like there might be some up here, or maybe I'll have to fly a little further that way. So we're going to give a little look around. Ankis are really, really great as far as gathering metal. They do a huge amount of metal gathering, and they also reduce the weight on metal, which is really nice. And if you hit a regular rock, they'll get some metal, and they'll also get mostly flint. So unlike a Dodic, when you hit a rock, you'll get mostly stone and a little bit of flint. An Anki is the reverse. An Anki you'll get mostly flint and a little bit of stone. So it all kinds of goes together. There's like a special creature for each type of gathering. But after we have our Dodic for stone, we have our beaver for wood, we have our moose for thatch, and now we'll have our Anki for metal, hopefully today, and we'll be all set up for all the different types of gathering we need for now. Just kind of hoping there would be one just chilling up here, really close to the base. That would have been nice, but no luck. As you can see, there's some metal nodes right up there. We could probably build a metal outpost there. But what I'm going to do is try to find a place with quite a few metal nodes and make a little outpost there. So instead of bringing raw metal back to our base and cooking it there, we're going to just cook the metal right where we find it and bring home the finished product. I feel like it's a bit more efficient that way, and it just saves time as far as the gathering and cooking process. I'm not seeing Ankis as of yet. Man, I still really love the wintry look of the island map. It really, really looks beautiful. It reminds me of like snowy winters in New England. I guess I'm gonna give her a little fly around here. Hopefully I can find us a pretty nice Anki, and I'll bring you guys back when I find something cool. We'll be right back. And we're back, and I found a pretty nice Anki. We are about, let's show where we are. We're right about there on the map. I would say like 58, 49-ish, something along those lines. On the redwoods on the top of this this little like metally mountain right here. This is actually a perfect spot. I think this is where we're going to build our metal outpost. But we found this guy cruising around. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Boom, 168 Anki. That's perfect. That's a perfect starter Anki. Nice, pretty high level. Again, max level on my server is 180, so 168 is really, really nice. We're going to start with this guy, and I'm just going to tame him right here. I don't feel the need to bring him back to the taming pen. I've looked around. I don't see too many dangers in the area. Ankis are pretty slow. Oh, little pro tip, make sure your bird is on passive. It'll be on passive, so he doesn't start attacking. But we should just be able to shoot this guy and kind of walk around and lead him around. No big deal. Because as you can see, they're super crazy slow and have a really, really bad turning radius. So as long as you move around them, like, you can just easily kite them around and tame them. Oh, he's gonna, oh, okay. Thought he was gonna be stuck climbing up the hill, but he's okay. Come on, man. All right. You're going to be our little buddy. I promise we're going to treat you well. You're going to be well fed and well kept. All you have to do is gather metal for us. And that's kind of what you like to do anyway. So just come home and be our little buddy. So as you can see, you can just walk around in a circle and just keep taking shots on him. Eventually he'll get a little sleepy. Come on, man. And again, if you don't feel comfortable doing it this way, you could always pick him up and bring him back to the taming pen. That's why we have it. So either way is okay. All right. Come on, man. Unlike Ankies, you don't have to, unlike the Dodic, you don't have to worry about taking time with your shots. These guys won't ball up or anything, so you can just keep shooting them. There we go. He's starting to run now, it looks like. So he should be getting high torpor. Oh, please don't run off the cliff, though. Come on, guy. Don't go down there. Hey. Really don't want him to run down the cliff. Come on, man. Go to sleep, little Anki. There's scary stuff down there. Take a nap, buddy. There you go. Go back up the hill. That's a good idea. And he's out. Easy peasy. We're going to throw our regular kibble on this guy. A regular kibble is their preferred food. We're going to throw a little veggies on top just in case they run out of kibble. And I'm going to hang out with this guy until he tames up. And then we'll be right back. Let's go get our bird. And it's up. It's up. It's up. Our brandy new Chanky. The cheese Anki is up. Okay. Do my... Don't eat all my kibble. Super great. Tamed out with 6,300 health, 752 stam, 440 weight, 369 melee damage. Super awesome. Now, we could carry this guy home with the RG like this. We could just pick him up. But in the new era of cryopods and everything being so easy to get for cryopods, we're just going to throw him in our cryopod and make sure he's nice and safe. We don't have to worry about him. We're just going to carry him home in our pocket. Bam! All right, that was super great. I'm going to fly home. We're going to make this guy up a saddle, and we're going to get some building pieces together. And we're going to come back here and make a metal outpost. Now, one thing I do want to say is you want to be careful where you put your building because you will block the metal spawns from coming back when you build. So I'm kind of thinking over here somewhere, like say I build over here, but it'll probably block, like this metal won't come back anymore after I build over here. So you want to not build where there's a bunch of metal. Like I wouldn't want to build right here and block off all 4 of these spots. So pick a spot where it's nice and open. There's not a lot of metal nodes, but this looks like a really great mountain. There's metal everywhere. There's some crystal here too, crystal right there, and lots of rocks as well. So we'll be able to get flint and stone to make spark powder. That's how we're going to power our forges. I think this is the perfect spot. So we're going to fly home, get everything we need, and we'll be right back. Okay, guys, we're back here at base. I've crafted up some things to make our metal outpost. But first, before we go, we got to make a saddle for our Anki. So we're going to go into our engrams. We're going to look up ANK for Anki. Anklio saddle is what it's called right here. Unlocks at level 36. We're going to learn that. It says can be crafted at the smithy. So we're going to run over to our smithy. Go into saddles, click on Anki. We're going to pull because that's how pulling works. People have been asking me how pulling works, and I'll tell you. So for S+, say you want to make something. Say I want to make this Dodic saddle right here. It takes 110 fiber, 200 hide, and 5 metal and 15 stone. Now, if you're on console or you don't have S+ on your server, all you have to do is gather up those materials, put them in here, and then craft. But through the magic of S+, all I have to do is say, okay, I want to make a Dodic saddle. I click on the Dodic saddle, boom. I go up to this square with the 4 arrows pointing inward and hit pull, and it pulls the things from my nearby resources. So it'll pull my thing from my resource chest or from my dinos. It'll pull those materials it needs into so that I can craft it without having to gather up all the materials myself. It's really the same process. It just saves you a little bit of the work of having to go around and gather all the things yourself. I forgot to grab the saddle. Okay, we're gonna want to bring the saddle with us. Okay, we have the saddle. Now in the chargey here, this is what we're gonna bring to build our little metal outpost. We're gonna bring 5 forges, a mortar and pestle. That's so we can make spark powder while we're there. A gate frame, a regular gate, a doorway, obviously, a reinforced gate, 9 ceilings, 15 foundations, 4 ramps, and 24 walls. I think I've thought about the plan for how I'm going to build. It's just going to build basically a box for our Anki to hide in. So it's not going to be anything super amazing by any means, but we would just want to have a box to keep our Anki safe so that nothing will attack him or aggro on him when we're not there using him to collect metal. So we're just going to fly back to that metal spot and we'll be right back. And we're back. We found our way back over here to we're going to make our metal outpost. Again, it is right about there on the map. I would say 50, 57, 58, 50. We're going to use this nice spot over here. It's pretty open. There's not a lot of metal spawns that we're going to block. So we're going to land our guy over here. We're going to throw out, is that something bad over there? Okay, there's a scorpion over there, but the stegos are probably going to handle it. We're going to throw out our Anki here. We're going to put our saddle on him. And we're going to use it. We're going to just start using him right away. Look at, boom. Immediately we can use him to clear out the area where we're going to build our little away from home metal spot. So as you can see from regular rocks, he gathers tons of flint. So you no longer have to be gathering flint by hand. Come on, man. A little bit of metal. I do play on a server with boosted rates as, ooh, it's really cold right now right here. As a person that's trying to make videos and get content out, try to get daily videos out. I don't have the type of time to play on like vanilla rates where it takes a really long time to gather things. Not that my rates are hugely boosted. I think they might be 5 times. Let's see. That looks pretty good as far as clearing out the area. All right, let's start putting our little outpost down. We're going to start with our foundations here. And I just want to find, it's not very flat right here, but we're going to try to make it work. Let's see, where are we going to lay this out? This stego is very inconvenient. Let's see. We're going to make a 2x3 little box for our Anki to live in. So this is going to be our new Anki house. We're going to start this right here. And then can you just get the... There's always one, you know what I mean? Whenever you're trying to work, there's always just a stego trying to get in your way. And then we're just going to kind of fill in the rest. Make a little... just a platform to work on, make things a little bit easier for us. We're going to grab our walls now. Grab the walls, bam, and we'll grab the gate. And we should be able to put the gate up over here. Right about there, looks perfect. We're going to slap some walls up real quick. Bam. If you go 3 high walls on a gate, it should match up just about to the top. Actually, that looks a little... oh, it's because it's not snapped down. Let's see. Snap this. Can I get you to snap lower? Are you gonna do this to me? Don't snap. I don't want you to snap up there. Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me? All right. What if we... all right, we're gonna have to do something about that. We might have to make like an extra wall or something to fix it, but it's gonna be a little bit, there's gonna be a little gap at the top. It'll be okay, he'll still be fine, but I don't... can you, dude, please? All right. Now we're just gonna wall the rest of it off. Bam, bam. Man, are you... guy, please... I don't really want to start fighting this guy because there's 3 of them and like I could kill him and get rid of him, but there's 3 of them and it's just gonna be a pain. I'd rather just... can we just be friends, guy? I'll leave you alone and you leave me alone. No, maybe? Oh, no, that one's backwards. Pick it up. Bam. Place the other way. Thank you. There we go. And Man, not backwards. Place the correct way, please. Place the correct. Thank you. And then we need our ceilings and our doorway, or our gate, not doorway. So there's our gate, there's our ceilings. Grab our ramps. We're almost done with our little Anki's home away from home. He's gonna love it. Okay. Like I said, there's gonna be a little gap up there, which actually kind of bothers me, but it's not a big deal. We can leave it for now. And that's perfect. Let's oh, I guess I didn't need 9 ceilings. I guess I only needed 6, but we're gonna switch these to stairs because I think they look better. We're gonna have this be on auto close only. So doorways in S Plus, you can either have them on manual, which means you have to open and close them yourself. You can have them on fully automatic, which means they will open and shut for you. Wait, open, auto open and close. So they will open and shut for you. But personally, I find that a little bit dangerous. If I'm in here, I don't want it to open, and then all of a sudden you open and there's a raptor there on your face. So I like to leave it on auto close, which means I have to open it myself. But when I go through it, then it'll close behind me. So that's my preferred method. Oh, we're pretty cold here. Let's eat some food. Try to live. Okay. Now we're gonna grab our forges and slap these down. We ended up with a couple extra ramps and a couple extra ceilings, but I wanted to make sure we had enough parts. It would be better to have more parts than what we need. So let's put our forges down here. Bam. 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 Okay, nice. There we go. We're gonna put our mortar and pestle down. Oh, it's in my hotbar already. Just put this like there. And that's pretty much everything we need to start. We got some spark powder left over, and that's it. Now all we have to do is use our Anki here and start harvesting up all these metal nodes and start cooking it up. And we're gonna have all the necessary metal we need to start making metal armor. Are these guys gonna want to fight me? There's some hyenodons right here. Hyenodons are interesting creatures. They'll only fight you if they think that they can win. So if they if there's a pack of them and only one of you, sometimes they'll attack, or if there's only a couple of them, sometimes they'll leave you alone. So it's an interesting creature because they're not always aggressive. Sometimes they just leave you alone, and then other times they'll attack. Now, as you can see, we just gathered up one metal node there. We got 688 metal off that one metal node, but as you can see, this is only 8.6 pounds on the Anki, and in my inventory, it's 34 pounds, so it's cutting the weight by a huge amount. But I do have this is slightly modded, where we have a stacking mod, which makes things stack to higher amounts and also weigh less. So you may see different results on your server, but still the same effect. Whatever the weight of the metal is, it'll be lessened on your Anki. So we're just going to gather up a huge amount of metal, start cooking it up, and we'll be right back. And we're back, and I'm just out here on the Anki harvesting up a bunch of metal. We ended up having to fight that stego. We accidentally hit him. But I wanted to show you guys something about metal nodes. So this is what a metal node looks like, in case you didn't know. See how this rock is kind of, it almost looks like it has gold in it, mixed with like stone. This is a metal rock. Okay, so these are what you're looking for. But there's also these right here. You see how it's all gold. So this is a rich metal node. This rock will have more metal in it, like a huge amount of metal. But these are also metal rocks. So I just wanted to let you guys know, in case you're not sure what exactly you're looking for. This is what a metal rock looks like. And then there's also the rich metal nodes that are like this. So both are really good to harvest. But, these are the better ones. You'll get a huge amount of metal off these ones and a decent amount of metal off the other ones. So I just wanted to let you guys see. As you can see, you can't really see around the corner there. We got all our forges cranking. We've been making a huge amount of spark powder already. This is really going to be great. So we can, how much metal did we get off that one rock? We got 522 off that one. Let's harvest this other one and see how much we get, if I can get around to it. Let's actually see what the difference is. There we go. We get around. Come on, man. You can do this, Anki. So off the rich metal node, we got 522. And off the regular metal node, we got 176. So as you can see, a lot more metal off the rich nodes, but both are good. I would definitely harvest up both. And yeah, we're just going to keep clearing out this mountain. I'm going to get a huge amount of metal going. And we're going to go back to base and finally get out of this leather armor and make some sexy new flak armor. Ugh. Can you, guy, please? When dead stego bodies get in your way. Am I right? Am I right? We'll be right back. And we're back, and we got all our forges going. We've been doing a huge amount of harvesting. We've got a whole bunch of spark powder making over here. We've been doing, this is really going to be great. This is going to be great for us to get all the resources we need to continue to move on. But I'm done with harvesting for today, so we're just going to park our, I meant to open the door. I just want to park our guy in his little garage. Now, pro tip here, make sure you leave him with some food. We're also going to put him on passive. He should be nice and safe in there, but don't forget to feed him. You know, you're not sure exactly how long it's going to take you to get back here, so make sure you leave some food on him. But he's all set. We're going to leave our metal cooking. This is the way I usually like to do it. I like to come here, harvest up a whole bunch, start it all cooking, and bring home the stuff that was cooked last time so that I don't have to keep waiting. So the next time we come here, there'll be a bunch of metal cooked for us, and we can pick it up and bring it home, and we'll start a new batch. But I got a little bit of metal I'm bringing home with me, a 330 stack of metal, some crystal. We also got some mushrooms. It was a really great harvesting trip. But it's time to go home, and we're going to make up some brandy new armor. And we'll be right back. And we're back here at base. We're going to get into making some flak armor, it's called, or metal armor. So we're going to look up flak. There we go. It unlocks at level 56. We're just going to unlock all of it. Yes, we want to unlock the stuff before. Yes, we want to do it. Yes. Boom. Boom. Now this is going to make us a lot safer. It's a lot more durable. It has a lot more armor. It's made in the smithy. So we're going to go over here to our smithy. We're going to put our metal in here. Throw our crystal. These mushrooms we're going to put in the fridge. Bam. Okay, we're doing great. Now let's go into here. We're going to go into armor. We're going to go into metal because we're making metal armor, and we're going to make up one of each. Oh man, this is really nice. We're going to be so much safer. We're going to look like a super cool knight, or perhaps the Mandalorian. This is the way. Okay, we got our amazing armor. Let's go outside so we can see how it looks. It's a little brighter out here. And the big reveal. Bam, bam, bam. Oh my God, we look amazing. Look at us. We look super cool. And another pro tip, if you guys don't know, if you go into your emotes, so on PC it's hold down T, go to play emote, and if there's a hide hat option in there, you can hide your hat. So if you want to show your character, you enjoy seeing your face, or you don't want to see your face, it's either way, it's an option. I prefer not to show the helmet. I think it looks cooler. We definitely need a haircut though. We're going to get into that probably next episode. We're going to need to find some obsidian and keep moving on and progressing through the ARK. But that's all the time we have for today on this rainy day on the island. So if you guys liked this episode, please do me a huge favor and flex on that like button, yeah. And for more daily video game awesomeness, don't forget to subscribe. And if you guys are looking for your own ARK server like the one I use, make sure and check out my Nitrado link down below. They have really great servers and really great prices and excellent customer service. I recommend them to anybody that needs their own server. And if you guys haven't seen me live, I stream live on Twitch every single day. Lots of ARK and Fortnite. Lately, I've been addicted to Destiny 2. We've been doing a lot of Destiny 2 farming and fun with that. I'm really having a blast, but you guys should come hang out or chat with me at twitch.tv/RoyaleWithCheese. But before we go, we gotta go say goodbye to Murder. Yo, Murder! What's up, man? Hey, Murder! Yo, Murder, what's going on, man? Hey, Murder, over here. Hey, what's going on, man? Not too much. We went and made a metal outpost today. We tamed an Anki. We gathered up a whole mess of metal. It's cooking right now. So next episode, we're gonna have all the metal we need to start making more and more stuff. What's going on with you? Not much. Hey, why does the Norway Navy have barcodes on all their ships? I don't know. Why? So when they come back to port, They can Scandinavian. Get it? Scandinavian. I feel like those murder jokes are getting worse and worse. All right, that's all the time. I love you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Cheese and our brand new Chanky out.